Imagine turning £1,000 into 10,000 or even more. Sound too good to be true? Well, with the right strategy and a bit of luck, it's possible. In my 7 years as a crypto investor, I've found that literally anything is possible. The caveat is that the crypto market is volatile and you need to be smart about your investments. I've got to say that, well, because it's the truth. Crypto is volatile. Volatility brings with it risk and it also brings opportunity. All I'm saying is that I'm very, very bullish on the future of crypto. Now then, I'm guessing that you currently have a problem with crypto, especially if you're new to this space. You might be a bit overwhelmed with the thousands of cryptos available to choose from. Don't worry, I've got you covered. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you what narratives to keep your eyes on. Then I'm going to give you my top 5 cryptocurrencies as we approach the end of 2024. So you can invest that £1,000 with confidence. Now, I like to keep things simple. And what I can guarantee is that this info will be easy to follow. The first narrative I want to cover is the Bitcoin spot ETF approvals. The SEC approved the Bitcoin ETFs in January 2024, and this was huge for crypto. This was like TradFi traditional finance, acknowledging Bitcoin as an asset class, and the fact that digital gold is here to stay. The demand from institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity has been huge. According to the Financial Times, BlackRock's ETF has reached $10 billion faster than any US ETF in history, and BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, took less than 2 months to hit this milestone. This is a demand for one ETF, and there were 11 approved back in January. Narrative number 2 is meme coins. Now, there are issues with our current financial system, shall we say. Just look at how badly inflation has affected many countries like the UK around the world over the last few years. Many people, many investors are struggling here in the UK and abroad. They have too much debt and the vast majority are living month to month. That's why people do the lottery or maybe a football bet on the weekend. This is what I've grown up with in the northeast of England. And I think that's what's happening with meme coins. It's a chance for people who are struggling to make some money. And in some cases, a lot of money. Like them or not, meme coins have been one of the biggest narratives over the last 12 months. The next narrative is artificial intelligence. I've been writing about and doing videos talking about AI for the last few years. The future is coming and it's coming fast, whether we like it or not. AI is here and it's here to stay. For me, we may as well invest into it as a way of protecting our financial futures. If you're not learning about AI or you're not investing in AI or both, I think you might get left behind. Just imagine if someone who you work with knows how to make the most of AI with things like ChatGPT. They are going to be much more efficient than people who don't use AI, who don't entertain it. The use of AI in crypto is still early, but it's shown signs of serious growth. According to Cointelegraph, the blockchain AI market is projected to grow to $973 million by the year 2027. That's almost $1 trillion. I've got some exposure to AI in both crypto and stocks, and I'm actively trying to learn and use it every day because I think it's important. Narrative number 4 is gaming. Many crypto investors were expecting big things from gaming in the last bull market. There was a lot of interest in gaming projects like Sand and Axie Infinity, like the fact that Axie secured a $7.5 million funding round, and many other projects raised millions in funding. Ultimately, gaming failed to deliver on the hype, and it didn't quite take off. I think it's only a matter of time though, and I feel gaming will take off in crypto in this bull market. One to keep an eye on for me. This is because when gaming does take off, it's going to fly. The last narrative I'm going to mention is real world asset tokenization, RWA. This narrative refers to assets that have real world value, such as real estate, art, and commodities that are represented on a blockchain through the use of tokens. One of the benefits of tokenization is that it lowers the costs associated with assets managed, such as paperwork, intermediaries, and legal fees. by removing many of the entry barriers that come with traditional financial markets. Imagine buying a house in a few years, and it's probably going to be done with a smart contract on the blockchain. This is an example of an RWA. When you look into it, literally everything in the future is going to be tokenized. If this is going over your head a bit, I would seriously get your head into it and learn more about crypto and blockchain in general. If you want more info, more detail about these 5 narratives to improve your understanding, see below for a video that has got you covered. The 5 cryptos I'm about to cover are what I would be looking to invest into if I was starting now, but they don't include some of my biggest positions, like Solana, for example. Solana is my #1 pick and has been since mid-2023. If you want to know why I'm so bullish on this particular crypto and why I think it's the #1 for this whole cycle, see below for a video that's got you covered. The reason I excluded it from today's video and 1 or 2 others in my portfolio is that these 5 cryptos give you exposure to some of the narratives I've mentioned in today's video so far, and they offer serious growth potential. And I don't just want to tell you in my portfolio so you invest into it. I want to give you some examples to get your juices flowing, to get you thinking. Like all of my other videos about investing, nothing I'm talking about today is financial advice. Crypto #1 is Sui. Now I'm hearing more and more that this is a Solana killer, or that it's going to perform like Solana did in the last bull market. According to their website, Sui is a permissionless layer blockchain designed to be both developer and user-friendly. It can support a wide range of applications, development with unrivaled speed at low cost. Now, I don't want to get too technical. Like I said earlier, I like to keep things simple. If this video is going over your head, look below for a video called Crypto Made Simple. This will help you with the fundamentals. Basically, this crypto has a strong team of developers behind it, it's fast, and the costs are low. Let's look at the TPS, the transactions per second. Solana has the potential to do 65,000 transactions per second at the time of recording this video. Sui, on the other hand, has the potential for 120,000 transactions per second. So the question is, do you think Sui is the new Solana? Personally, I like both and I invest into both. Please remember to always do thorough research before parting with your hard-earned money. But if I had £1,000 to invest, I would definitely be putting £200 into this crypto. Crypto #2 is HBAR. Now I have a mate who is a crypto trader, a successful trader, and he is seriously bullish about HBAR. He convinced me to invest into this crypto in early 2023. Again, I'm not going to go too deep and I'm going to stick to the basics. As stated on their website, Hedera is an open source network, public, it's governed around the world. The Hedera Council consists of huge organizations like Dell, Google, EDF, IBM, Standard Bank, and many more. This crypto gives you exposure to RWA, real world asset tokenization, which, as I've said, is one of the biggest narratives of this cycle. It also gives you exposure to DeFi, decentralized finance, decentralized identity, NFTs, payments, and much more. Another one to consider, and this is where I would also be putting £200 if I had £1,000 to spend. Crypto #3 is Render. This one gives you exposure to AI. Again, to repeat what I said earlier, if you're not learning about, using it, or investing into AI, I really fear you're going to get left behind. As stated on their website, the Render network is the first decentralized GPU. GPU is basically graphics on a computer. The first decentralized GPU rendering platform designed to supercharge your workflow. They harness ideal GPU power worldwide, providing you with near limitless rendering capacity at a fraction of the cost. Simply put, it allows artists and content creators to exchange GPU compute power with node operators, facilitating the creation of high-definition graphics and visual effects. As a content creator, I'm all in. As an investor, it gives me exposure to crypto and AI, so win-win. Another crypto to consider is where I'd also be putting £200 if I had £1,000 to spend. Crypto #4 is Fetch AI. As the name suggests, another crypto that gives you exposure to artificial intelligence. And in case you hadn't realized, I'm big on AI and benefit from what I think is going to be the biggest narrative in crypto in this cycle. Fetch is an Ethereum token that powers Fetch AI, a decentralized machine learning platform for applications such as asset trading, gig economy work, and energy grid optimization. As stated on their website, their tech stack is integrated with huge companies like Meta, OpenAI, Nvidia, and many more. Users can create agents that act on the behalf of individuals, organizations, devices, and services. All these agents are connected and can make transactions and communicate with one another. If this is a bit over your head, don't worry. The more you learn about crypto, blockchain, AI, the more familiar you're going to become, and you're helping yourself by transitioning into the future in a nice, calm, easy, stress-free way that helps you ease into the future. And I have loads of videos on this channel that will break things down, so they're nice and easy to understand. Another crypto to consider, and this is where I'd also be putting £200 if I had £1,000 to spend. Crypto number 5 is a gaming crypto called Shrapnel. I'll be honest, this pick feeds into my gambling blood. Yes, this is high risk, but the potential upside is huge. So I've allocated a small percentage of my overall portfolio to risky choices like this one. Now, I could be really safe and just give you my top 5 cryptos that are all in the top 20 in terms of market cap. Yes, you will make money, but I want you to make a huge amount of money. So I'm being totally transparent. I'm willing to risk a bit. I know investing in high risk gaming cryptos could mean I lose my money. But as Del Boy says, he who dares, Rodney, and I want to make big gains in this bull run. Anyway, this is the most anticipated AAA extraction shooter game on Avalanche. This game is going to be launched in 2025, with early access in 2024, so it's one to look out for. You can play, you can create, and you can own Shrapnel tokens. As a creator, you can create your Shrapnel identity, connect with community, and monetize game assets. This game sounds impressive, and the website looks the business. But what really impresses me is the team behind Shrapnel. The games they have previously worked on include Halo, Call of Duty, Star Wars, and many more. And this team is a team of BAFTA and Emmy award-winning talent. And they have over 469,000 followers on X. For a relatively small gaming crypto, this is huge. Right, we're nearly at the end of this particular video. That's 5 cryptos that I would personally put £200 each into. Just a little example of what I would do now if I was just starting out in crypto and I had £1,000 to spend. So there you have it. I've given you some narratives to consider, and I've given you 5 cryptos to think about with your first £1,000. I'm sorry to say that you've still got a big problem. You might have picked out some well-researched cryptos, but when do you sell? This is the hard part. And if you want to know my personal cash out strategy in detail, see below for a video that's got you covered. Hopefully you've taken value from this video and it helps you as a crypto investor. Good luck with your crypto investing. I really mean it. And hopefully me and you will make some decent profits in this bull cycle. Thanks for watching. And if you've taken value away, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this.